Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to some more World of Warships, and today we will be talking about teamwork. Yes, teamwork. Surprising, World of Warships and teamwork actually go together. What an idea. For this video, I'm going to be talking about what you should be doing in World of Warships and how more beneficial it is to work as a team than just kind of doing your own thing. Now, this very first replay is pretty much we are in our tier 6 Fuso. On our team we have Arizona, 2 Fusos, ARP Kirishima, Omaha, Marblehead, Phoenix, Svetlana, 2 Farragut's, Nicholas, and the Nevny. And I must give props to the Nicholas, and I'll point out who else. On the enemy team, there are 2 New Mexicos, a Fuso Congo, Konigsberg, Fuutaka, Kirov, Mutsuki, Ognavoy, Nevny, Clemson, and a Isokaze. So, our team, we are also, I probably should point out, we are playing on Fault Line, one of the older maps. This map has been around for a very long time. And we do see sight of a Fuso and we open fire. Hopefully we can get a shot. Probably not. But for the most part, our team has gone mostly to the east, and I think there's just, what, 2 of us? 2 battleships. A Omaha that's, I have no idea what he's doing. And a allied destroyer that is just rounding the corner, and I think he's actually spotting a Ognavoy. Yep. So he's kind of off by himself. There's also another destroyer and a cruiser. So yeah, that Ognavoy is, or that Nicholas is in terrible danger, and he is probably shitting his pants. He's probably like, I gotta get out of here, because there's also that Mutsuki there as well. Now keep an eye on that Mutsuki. That Mutsuki plays a very important part in this replay. So, kind of as a side note, I know this is kind of not about World of Warships, but people who work on cars, I have to give you props, because I just spent 2 hours working on my car, replacing a alternator, and spent a good hour and a half trying to get the serpentine belt on. And yeah, that was not fun, but I finally got my car working. I don't have to worry about that. I can go to work tomorrow. Yay, work. So, got my car running. I'm happy. But props to everyone who works on cars and actually enjoys it. Because, yeah, I do not enjoy it. So, our team is actually doing decently well. We are 1 ship ahead. We are ahead in points. I do see a Konigsberg. I thought, oh, maybe I should slow down. See if I can get this Konigsberg. And you do realize that, or past self, there is a Mutsuki 4 kilometers off my starboard bow. Yeah, it's kind of a good thing I slowed down, because more than likely he has fire torpedoes. And he's definitely gunning for me. So I am turning away. I am keeping an eye on him. I would like to hit him, but he's going to go back behind that island before I can even get around it. So I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity. But there is a Nevny that is 8 kilometers well. There's some... Yep. Okay, it looks like the Mutsuki fired torpedoes off against the other battleship, the ARP Congo. Now I'm just trying to decide which I should go for, and I'm going to see if I can get this Nevny. I do have AP loaded, not the best thing in the world, but we get 3,000, almost 4,000 points of damage. It's alright, not bad. So, yeah, things are just about to get worse for me, and it's just starting. So, Nevny does pop his smoke. There is actually quite a bit of smoke around, and he's actually close enough that our secondaries open up. Can we get a good hit? Ooh, nope, not really. And oh, well, shit. Both our friendly ARP Congo and our friendly Nicholas destroyer are now dead. There is a enemy Furutaka, Nevni, and a Musuki behind us, plus the entire enemy team moving down south directly towards our base. So, yeah, I'm kind of off by myself against 3 ships, trying to get as much distance as I can. I did switch over to high explosive, and there is that Musuki that has more than likely fire torpedoes, so that means it's time to change directions like a good battleship captain should and try to get away as quickly as possible. Now, for anyone that does not know, the Fuso is not known for her speed at all. She has, I believe, a top speed of 20 some knots. And did you see that salvo? Just, oh, beautifully hit that Nevni, completely destroyed him. Fantastic. And now our team has realized that our cap is in danger, and they have all moved, well, not all, but the majority of them, the battleship and, oh, sorry, 2 battleships, a cruiser, and 1 destroyer is heading back to cap to defend, and which is good because we don't want to lose just because of cap. Now, I do take fire at this Furutaka. I do have high explosive loaded because of destroyers, and eventually I probably should switch over to the armor piercing, but that Mutsuki is still a danger. He's 7 kilometers out. He should have 10-kilometer torpedoes, and there I do switch over to armor piercing because my thinking at this time was he's more of a threat than the Mutsuki. The Mutsuki, I could more than likely dodge his torpedoes as long as I keep altering my course and speed, which I constantly do. Now, the Furutaka can constantly hit me with high explosives. And, yep, there's the Mutsuki's torpedoes. Does run short, which is very fortunate. But we are also on fire on 2 separate locations, and can we get a hit? Oh, 6,800 points of damage. Not bad. I will take that, but not a Citadel. Citadel definitely would have been more helpful, and it was a good thing I saved my damage control ability because we just got another fire, and that was very needed. So we do have also a heal up and ready. And of course that Furutaka hits us and sets on fire. Of course. But we just landed a 9,000, almost 9,500 points of damage against him, which I will happily take. Now, the Furutaka, I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I've played in that ship. I believe the torpedoes are they 8 kilometers or are they 10? I really don't remember. And there's the Mutsuki's torpedoes. You know, the reason how I know this is because they are triple and there is only 2 turrets on the Mutsuki. So the Mutsuki has fired, and it'll be at least another minute before he'll be able to fire torpedoes. And there's the Furutakas. Now, in the chat, Romulus Ramus is offering his support. He's coming down to help support me, which is very fantastic, and that's what a team should be doing, helping out your friends as best as possible. So we do have a battleship and a cruiser down here, plus a destroyer. I always miss that destroyer. That destroyer is definitely going to help us against that Mutsuki. And of course I run right into the wall or the border of the map, and that means my speed is slowed down, which is not good because the enemy Mutsuki is still around. He is about 8 kilometers out. Can we get at least a damaging hit? Not bad. 4,000 points of damage for 4 hits. Not bad. I will take that. Very much so. Be nice to get the kill, but I don't think so. I think Romulus did it. Thank you so much, Romulus. You did a fantastic job. And this is how a team should be. They should support each other, and now, albeit we didn't work that well together at the very beginning of the match, but when the enemy team did start coming down towards Cap, and that meant most of our ships actually had to return just to go and support. They came and helped me because I was being chased down by 2 ships. Did a fantastic job on this, and I think I'm actually going to end this replay here and show you guys off to the next replay where if a team actually works together, really works together, they can beat a team that is slightly superior. I don't want to say extremely superior, but can beat a team that has better ships. You'll see. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright everyone, welcome back to the second replay, and thank you for continuing watching this video. And I swear your patience with me has been well worth it. This replay, this game, this battle was fantastic. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the teams. We are playing on North playing Domination. On our team we have a Essex, Iowa, 2 North Carolinas who are in division. This is slightly important. 2 Turpitses, a Des Moines, Hindenburg, 2 Hippers, a Togo, and a Fubuki. On the enemy team, there is an Essex, Ismo, 2 North Carolinas, Turpitz, Amagi, 2 Hindenburgs, a Rune, New Orleans, Myoko, and a Fubuki. So, yeah. They have some very hard hitter as far as cruisers are concerned. And I spawned on the west side with the 2 North Carolina captains who are in divisions, Jaybird and BWD, plus that Turpitz, and we all decided that we are going to move towards A. That would be a very good option to go because we are close there, and so we all move as one. Now our other team, they do kind of go off on their own, but us 5 ships, yeah, 5 ships, are all together, and we're all gonna support each other. Just watch. I kind of ruined it, but I swear this entire video is about cooperation and working as a team. So we do take a shot at that New Orleans. Got 2 actual penetration and 2 over penetration, so we didn't do that much damage. But since there's not a lot of destroyers on this team, we don't have to worry about possible issues with the destroyers at this point. Now, it is possible that the destroyer will have spawned on the west side, but it does not look like that's the case. And I know that we just citadel that rune, and so that rune was pretty much a major threat because that was the only tier 9 cruiser that they had. We were all tier 8s. So he has instantly become a little bit less willing to get out in front. So he's taking really big steps in the other direction. So our team is essentially capping A. And I do know there is a enemy Turpitz. So I do slow down and I do turn in because more than likely that enemy Turpitz will have me in his sights and will probably want me dead. So, yep, there are his salvo. Hopefully they'll miss. Yep, very nice. All completely missed. And now the enemy team is actually kind of leaving this side. Our other teammates, besides the cruiser who is at D, all our other teammates are south of the middle island between B and C and are slowly pushing up to B. So they're pushing pressure on the ships that were on the west side of the map and not really allowing them to help their allies. So this is allowing me free reign to shoot at this Turpitz, and the Hipper AP damage does pretty good damage, even to a Hipper. 6,000 points of damage. 4 penetrations, 2 ricochets, and 1 damaged shell. Not bad. That's pretty nice. That's why I like the German cruiser, is their AP will actually do decent damage against battleships. Now, we did get a hit from, I believe, the enemy North Carolina that is way out there, about 17 kilometers away from us. So I don't really want to show off that much broadside, so I do start turning in just slightly and not wanting to overpush. Now, we do have, I believe it's the Des Moines and our friendly North Carolina with us, so we are definitely pushing the enemy team back. They are feeling that pressure, and look how quickly just a simple little push can alter the battle that we're experiencing, because they're getting focused down by, let's see, almost all our battleships. Just that Tirpitz right there, poor guy, is getting focused down by our battleships and our cruisers. So he's not really gonna be much of a threat. Now, the enemy team has taken C, and they are currently working on D. Looks like that cruiser that cruiser did die, who went to D, but we did take that kill, which was slightly unwarranted. I don't think we really deserved it, but a kill's a kill, I guess, more or less. So that rune is not going to be any issue. He is running away as fast as he can go. Now, this North Carolina, he would be a good target. He is, he is taking quite a bit of damage. He is, I think he took about 10,000 points of damage, and he's sitting at barely 4,000 points of health. So, can we take this kill? That would be nice. Gets another decent hit. Oh, looks like we only got 2 penetration. He has only about 12,000 points of damage. And the shot is very difficult. Trying to hit something over an island when you really can't see where he's going is very difficult. But looks like we actually got it, which is very surprising. Now, at this point, there's no reason for us to continue going east on the north-hand side. We want to meet the other ships and fight them. So we all decide to head down to B as a team, as the battleship and the tier 10 cruiser. We're all decided to go towards B, and then on the south side. So we do know there is a North Carolina, there's a Hindenburg, and I believe there is the enemy Ismal. Let's double check. Yep, there's the enemy Ismal as well. But with us all being very tight together, these bombers, dive bombers, if they try to get near us, they're not gonna survive, especially with that Des Moines. I love the Des Moines AA. It's so nice. But now we're running into kind of an issue. With that North Carolina being up front, he is very difficult to actually damage bow end. But for whatever reason, he decides to turn north and decides to show us broadside. Let me quickly jump back over to mine. Now, I am focusing on the Hindenburg because that's the only target I can see. And I do turn in, so I'm not showing that much of a broadside. Do not want to die to that Hindenburg. And it looks like the Hindenburg just got taken out by a friendly Tirpitz, it looks like. And that North Carolina is going to die. And unfortunately, I do hit our friendly Des Moines when I fired my rear turrets. So terribly sorry. I do feel bad. And there is a nearly full health Ismo that is well angled to us. And that means none of my AP is actually going to do any damage. Now, it does look like that rune has grown some balls, metaphorically speaking. No diss to him, but he does decide to come back and face us. And don't think he's gonna survive for very much longer. There is a friendly battleship, the Iowa, up there. That's gonna take him on. Now this Ismo, he is angled. I mean, I could switch over to HE, but it really won't be that much damage. So, a very good choice I can go with is my torpedoes, and that's another beautiful thing about the German cruisers are the torpedoes that they keep all the way up to tier 10. Not saying that the Japanese don't, but the Hippers, their torpedoes are more up front. You're able to fire them without showing too much of a broadside, and yeah, you don't have to worry about actually showing so much broadside that you will get citadeled this close to Ismo. We are 3.5. He does land a 6,000 point hit on us, and torpedoes are about to hit him. How many can he take? He takes 2, but we have more, and I don't think he's actually going to survive for very much longer. Nope. We took the final hit on that Ismo and actually kill him. This is how World of Warships should actually work. We all stayed together, we all fought the same enemies, and we won fairly easily. Now, could we have done things a little bit differently? Probably. We probably could have all decided to move up together. We could have just sent some forces back around, so they could have got more on broadside on the Ismo. But I think for the most part we did a really good job. Now we are taking shots at that Fubuki, and he did fire his torpedoes, and I believe I'm aiming at the Magi right now, but the Magi just died to the friendly North Carolina. Just when the enemy Fubuki does show up, can we kill him? That would be very lovely. He is on fire. He's taking secondary hits from the friendly North Carolina, who's doing an excellent job. But we do take the kill. And that is our fourth kill of the game. We are 1 away from our fifth kill of the game. And that Miyoko would be very nice to get. And he does fire torpedoes. So that means I do have to turn in and not show so much of a broadside. We do get a citadel. Take off, I think, about almost 7,500 points of damage, which is pretty nice. But he's not going to survive for very much longer. Nope. He is definitely not. Can we get the kill? Can we get our 5th kill of the game? Nope. The friendly North Carolina got it. Good job, BWD. Did a fantastic job, and good job to the entire team. The entire team did such a fantastic job actually working together. We did amazing 66,261 points of damage. Not the highest, but still fantastic. All we have left is the enemy Essex, and he has got to be shitting his pants. He's like, fuck. And so with that victory, we gain 338,717 silver, 5,577 XP, and 279 free XP. Damage, we got 66,261, 90 hits, 2 torpedoes, 4 plane shot down, 2 incapacitation, 4 kills, 1 fire, 2 flooding, 2 sits, 1 captured flag, and 3 secondary hits. We earn top of the team of the board with a base XP of 2,183. We received 28,393, not bad. After everything, we received 234,123 silver and 5,575 XP. Very nice game. That's how a team should work together. So, if you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great day. Zaijian.